Hi, I'm Coach Ricardo Miller, and I'm super excited about having the opportunity to just challenge you to think bigger and make a commitment to earn more. You got to get to the point where you start to realize God is on my side. Come on, have you accepted that fact already? God is on your side. Your mere existence is an indication that God has a plan for you. It is so good to see you joining us this morning, Mary. God bless you. Listen, guys, if you have not subscribed to our YouTube channel, you could be missing out. So please subscribe. And here's the deal. Every day I want you to show up. Every day I want you to show up because we're providing good content that's going to challenge you to get the most out of your days. Now, we're day 12 in on 2021. Come on. Day 12. Day 12. We're at day 12. And there are some people who are doing the same thing. Come on. 2021 is the year that you should start thinking big. You should start thinking big and you should start earning big. At some point, you got to get to tell yourself, listen, God has given me life for a reason. Okay, God has given me life for a reason. And what I'm going to do is I'm going to use this life to the fullest. Okay, I'm going to use this life to the fullest. Today, I'm excited. I'm excited. I am pumped. Okay, do me a favor. Invite someone to watch this. Tag a friend right now. Okay, I believe that we have been given today. We've been given this week. We've been given this month. We've been given this year for a reason. And you cannot be weak and you cannot be light with what you've been given. You got to value what you've been given. Okay? You've got to value what you've been given. You've got to get to the point where you tell yourself, not another year. No, not another year. 2021, we're 12 days in, not another year. Not another month, not another week, not another day. I'm not going to allow another year to come and go, boom, and I don't use it to the fullest. I am not going to allow another month to be given to me, and I don't maximize it to the fullest. Okay? I want you to get to the point where you understand your best days are supposed to be ahead of you. You're supposed to be getting better with age. Whatever you put your hands to is supposed to prosper. You are supposed to be the lender and not the borrower. But somewhere along the line, you have been conditioned. Somewhere along the line, we have been conditioned to accept far less than our potential says that we're capable of producing. At some point, you got to tell yourself, I'm coming for all that belongs to me in Jesus' name. Come on. At some point, you got to tell yourself, I'm coming for all that belongs to me in Jesus' name. I am not going to allow myself to live a life where I'm not seeing improvement when I've been given a day not to just merely exist. There are too many people who are allowing their days to come and go. They're allowing their days to come and go, and they're not making sure that what they're about is bringing a level of improvement to themselves, that God can be glorified and their light can shine so much brighter, because the goal is not just to exist. The goal is to dominate. The goal is to be fruitful. The goal is to multiply. The goal is to replenish. I want you to say this with me. I am here to dominate. Come on. Come on. I'm not here to fit in. I'm here to dominate. I'm here to crush it. I'm here to excel. I'm here to allow my light to shine. God is on my side, and the rest of my life is going to be the best of my life. I am not stopping, because every day is an opportunity to begin again. Can you get that? Have you captured that? Kimberly, it's so good to see you this morning. Rosemary, God bless you. Listen, I want every single one of you. You better start declaring it. I am here to dominate. So when I say 2021 is the year for winning in every area of your life, that's dominating. Generational curses has to be broken off of your life. Our renewed mind has to be established in you, because the battle is in the mind, and you got to get to the point where you know what you're doing on a daily basis is working for you, not against you. Study your habits. Ask yourself, what is it that I need to do to get to where I'm needing to go? Why? Because I've been placed here to dominate. Oh, listen, every single one of you that are watching it, declare it right now. I am here to dominate. I'm not here to fit in. I've been placed here to watch this, to subdue, to multiply, to replenish, to be fruitful. Come on, Brenda Cartwright. All right. Your goal is to learn, how can I succeed in all that I put my hands to? How can I succeed in all that I put my hands to? See, I want you to learn that there are certain things you need to stop saying moving forward. I want to just clear some things out and allow you to be able to see clearly as you're moving forward. Because there are certain things we've been saying that's hurting us and not helping us. You got to watch what you say. Watch what you say. See, if you keep saying these things, you will find yourself living under the umbrella of, watch this, the ceiling factor that locks us into what we say. So what you say matters. What I say to me matters. Now, here's the deal. What I say verbally that is open expression matters. What I say in my head to myself matters. What I ponder on in my heart really does matter. And oftentimes, what I'm about to share with you, we struggle with these things because we are saying them to ourselves. Number one, I can't do it. I can't do it. What you mean you can't do it? Get to the point where you say, I can learn. I have the ability to learn. I can't do it. Stop saying that. I can't do it. Take that out of your vocabulary. I've chosen not to do it. I don't want to do it, but not that I can't do it. Come on, someone. Y'all feeling me today? Somebody needs to share this and tag someone right now. Stop saying I can't do it. Let me tell you, I'm a coach. I work with a lot of people. And in working with people, you'll be amazed the amount of people who are afraid to be pushed to that next level. And here's the deal. Your comfort lane won't get you to your destiny. The place where you're most comfortable won't get you to your destiny. Getting to the place where you belong is going to require a push far beyond what you have been accustomed to. So number one, you have to get rid of, I can't do it. Number two, that's not me. That's not me. Get rid of, that's not me. Someone write this in the chat. Number one, you got to get rid of, I can't do it. Number two, you have to get rid of, that's not me. Oh, Brenda Cartwright, you know, you and I went to school together. The amount of things that I'm doing today that I would have said 10 years ago, 5 years ago, shoot, 2 years ago, even last year. I'm studying coding. I'm studying how to build a business. Okay, I'm dealing with the IRS, man. I'm dealing with, listen, I'm having to learn platform development. Okay, I'm learning how to sell. I'm learning negotiation. I want to go where I've never gone before. I want to excel in all that I put my hands to. But I have to get to the point where I have to remove, I can't do it, and that's not me. Vito, listen, this is the season to remove, that's not me. I'm going to be whatever I need to be to maximize my potential. I'm going to be whatever I need to be so that God can be glorified. I want to hear, well done, thou good and faithful servant. Get rid of the idea, that's not me. I am capable of becoming who I need to be so my purpose can be fulfilling. What's this? I am capable of becoming what I need to be so that my potential can be maximized. So number three, watch this. I'm not good enough. I'm not good enough. Don't give the mic to me. Don't ask me to cook the meal. Don't ask me to do that. Don't ask, I'm not good enough. Don't ask me to write that. Stop saying I'm not good enough. You're good enough. You're good enough. What you bring to the market, someone will pay for. You're good enough. But you've been saying to yourself, you're not good enough because someone said you're not good, and that's their opinion. Let that stay with them. You've got to get to the point where you start to realize you are good enough. And let me tell you something. Someone is going to rejoice in what you bring to the market because you're helping. And your goal every day is to learn how to improve on what you're showing up with. You may not be perfect. You may not have it all together, but you're sure enough. You are good enough. You're good enough to start. You're good enough to improve. You're good enough to embrace what you bring to the market. You're good enough to tell yourself, listen, I'm not who I was yesterday, and I'm going to be better today, and I'm going to be better tomorrow. I'm going to keep on improving because I'm on a mission to live life effectively. But you got to get rid of, I'm not good enough. Get rid of it. The other one is, I don't have time. I don't have time. Jesus. Do you know how many people tell me they don't have time? What do you mean you don't have time? All of us have been given the same amount of time, 168 hours. I don't have enough time. Write that down. What in the world you mean you don't have enough time? We all have been given the same amount of time. It's how you manage your time. It's how you manage your time. I am so grateful. Listen, tonight I launch a high performance group coaching community. I have two groups that is already on Facebook that we're working together and we're building, and it's coming together really well. Listen, I'm putting a team together, and you're going to hear a lot more about what we got going on. But two groups. We have the Life Management Group. That's a private Facebook group. Every morning I'm doing videos inside of that. And now tonight I'm launching my High Performance Group. This is for managers, owners, business leaders, sales executives. I'm talking about people who are committed to building a business, building a platform, wanting to learn how to excel in service to humanity. That's a different platform. But my life management platform, that's the people who want to create a life they don't need a vacation from. They want to learn how to embrace themselves more, how to manage themselves. So here's the deal. In both of those groups, we're talking time management, because you can't live life effectively in business or in your personal life without understanding we're all still been given the same amount of time. 168 hours you've been given this week. And to say you haven't been given a time, you don't have enough time is a lie. Watch this. Let me say it like this, Jason Basin. It's a lie from the pit of hell. I don't have enough time. It's all about priority. It's all about priorities. You got to tell yourself, what is it that I want out of this year that I'm going to start cutting back on? Looking at how I'm spending my time, because that's what you're doing. You got to learn how to invest your time. Okay, you got to learn how to invest your time. Watch this. I'm not worth it. Some people are saying that. I'm not worth it. An opportunity is being given. An opportunity is often being offered to a lot of people who decline it because they don't believe they're worth it. I'm not worth. To say I'm not worth it is so limiting to your potential. You're worth it, and you're worth so much more. I don't know where you got the idea from to believe you're not worth it. But let me tell you something. I'm here to tell you, you need to remove that belief system. Go get my book. If you have my book, read my book again, because you deserve all that belongs to you and more. You know why more? Because someone has decided not to capitalize on what they have been given, and you are going to be like that good servant who's going to maximize what's been given to you, and you're going to open yourself up for that which others have chosen not to take an advantage of, and you're going to take even those extras. Come on. I'm coming for all that's mine and anything anyone else don't want. Come on. 2021 is the year for winning in every area. But you're not going to win when you don't believe you don't worth it. Of course you're worth it. You're worth that and so much more. So stop saying I'm not worth it. Stop saying that in your head. Stop believing that in your heart. Stop confessing that with your mouth. Okay? The other one is it's impossible. It's impossible. Who in the world told you it's impossible? Do you know how much we're experiencing in the world today that was once said that's impossible? Stop saying it's impossible. Stop saying it's impossible. Ladies and gentlemen, I'm here today to tell you it is possible. All things are possible to them that believe. I'm on a mission to be who God has created me to be. I am going to get the most out of my day. I'm going to crush it in every area that I've been placed to dominate in. I am here to dominate. I am here to excel in all that I put my hands to. Tell yourself, stop saying it's impossible. Stop saying it's impossible. It's possible for you to build that platform. It's possible for you to make millions. It's possible for you to be debt-free. It's possible for you to learn how to have people skills. It's possible for you to raise your children and have them to excel no matter where you live. It's possible for you to be the one that sets the standard in your family. It's possible for you to go further, faster, and sustaining it with the help of God. It's possible. Stop saying it's impossible. All things are possible to them that believe. Don't ever allow that mindset to be placed within your head that causes you to believe it's impossible. It was once said it's impossible for us to go to the moon. It was once said it was impossible to build a city in a desert. It was impossible one time to build an island. These guys are no longer looking for islands to buy. These guys are building, creating islands. Okay? There is so much that was once said, it's impossible. Now we're enjoying it because someone believed enough to go after it when others were saying it's impossible. The other one is, it's someone else's fault. It's someone else's fault. Get that out of your vocabulary. Stop saying that. Stop blaming others. It's someone else's fault. You will never live life effectively if everything that's happening in your life that's not working out is someone else's fault. You've got to get to the point where you have to start taking responsibility for your life. Yes, I may not have pulled the trigger, but I'm going to study why is it that I'm in this court being charged with this person who pulled the trigger. I have to evaluate and assess. Why am I suffering the consequences of having connected myself to an environment that's causing me? Now I want to say it's their fault, but I'm connected to them. You got to start looking at yourself and saying, you know what? I'm going to stop blaming the government. I should have done better with my money. Okay? I'm not going to blame the government for not giving me food assistance. As a matter of fact, I'm not going to blame my parents. At some point, you got to realize the teacher was talking to you, not your parents. At some point, you got to realize the pastor was talking to you, not your neighbor next to you. At some point, your boss hired you. At some point, you got to even take responsibility for yourself to the degree no one is responsible for me outside of God guiding me. Anybody at any time could disappoint me. And I don't need to take it personal. I just need to know it's the human nature to find themselves operating in their own way that may be outside of how I would want them to show up. And if someone decides to show up that way, guess what? That's on them. But I got to keep my heart pure. And I have to strategically position myself so I don't lose. I don't want to keep losing, and I don't want to find myself constantly blaming others. It's someone else's fault. It's someone else's fault. It's these children of mine. It's my spouse. It's my boss. It's my parents. It's the government. It's these. Oh, come on. And last but not least, I'm too young, or I'm too old, or I'm afraid, or I'm an introvert. Listen, whatever the excuse is, get rid of it. Get rid of it. I'm an introvert. That's not me. I'm too young. I'm too old. Well, you don't understand. I'm black. You don't understand. I'm white. You don't understand. I'm Mexican. You don't understand. I'm Hispanic. But listen, get over yourself and tell yourself, listen, wherever that mindset came from, I'm going to get rid of it so that I don't find myself being limited by it. Because 2021 is the year for winning in every area. Come on. 2021 is the year for winning in every area. I want to challenge you. Do what you got to do. Join one or two of my communities. One, the high performance community. If you're in business, you should be a part of the high performance group coaching community that I formed that we're launching tonight. 7 o'clock, we're doing our first teaching series inside of that group. And then for those of you that's trying to get to the point where you realize, you know what? I really need to structure my life in a way where it's working for me, not against me. And I want to live life effectively. And what is that? I'm creating a life I don't need a vacation from, where everything is coming together for my good. Well, that's my life management community. That's Monday to Friday. We drop a video inside of that group every morning. I do these talks every morning in that group. My high performance guys, I'm doing a webinar for them every week inside of that group. Intense, direct content that's going to catapult them forward. All of us together, we're going to get all that belongs to us in this year. Join the community. 2 communities, affordable, easy to connect to, information that you can use that will allow you to get the right mindset and strategies that will position you to win. I want you to say this with me with confidence. 2021 is the year for winning in every area. Don't shake that. Last but not least, put up a chart somewhere and identify the areas you want to win in this year. If you do that, I know you're a serious person about your development, and the life you're wanting to fix is going to be fixed or improved because you're wanting to put in the work. You're showing some form of action. Faith without works is dead. Take some time out and identify what all are the areas you want to win in this year. Don't be one track. You need to build a holistic format that makes all of your life come together for your good. I'm Coach Ricardo Miller, challenging you. Join the community. It's the life management group community, or it's the high performance group community. Either way, you should be a part of the community. Have a great day, guys. Love you all. Bye-bye.